right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to all you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Striving the whole full leg, enduring all affliction, and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, as we know, we're going into the spirit. We're in the spirit of prophecy right now, man. Right, where it's being fulfilled. Okay, and that's what the elders are had coined it was the last year, the spirit of prophecy. The year of prophecy, and it's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? It's always been the prophecy, and it's being fulfilled in our times. We progress further into the future. All right, the RFID chip, you know, people being laid out, you know, on the streets by the cops, you Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, man, now being put to death. It's all written in here, and it's going to increase. Okay, it's going to get worse and worse as we progress further into the future. It ain't going to get any better. And that's how everybody's living their life, man. Yeah, they're paying bills, they're going out to eat, enjoying themselves for their hard labor they did during the week, but they're not focused on this, living in the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's what you have to live in the spirit. So we're going to jump on with 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1.
So 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1, it says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
The words of prophecy into the ears of whose people? The Most High's people, which are the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians on the 12 tribe side, man. From Judah all the way to Issachar, the so-called Negroes to the so-called Mesca, and everything in between. That's who this prophecy, this word, is supposed to be spoken up to. All right?
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Which he'll put in our mouth. But it's going to be through the pouring of the Spirit by that influence from up on high, man. That streaming, what is that? The river of living waters that stream from up on high. That's what's coming down into us, the Spirit of the Most High, man. And that's what's giving us the ability to speak in great boldness before the face of those that hate and persecute us, man. And that ultimately hate the Most High. You know? And that word prophecy, before I go any further, it means to say before. But the word prophet is to say before, but the prophecy of future events that haven't come to pass. But they're slowly progressing into that level of being fulfilled, like the RFID chip, for example. That's always been in the making. They started with the animals and injecting them into the pets. You know?
They bring that back too. So like,
no, go ahead.
They bring that back too, you know? Hey, I saw an article where it says all these companies like Mary Kay and different companies that deal with cosmetics, they starting to deal with animal practicing animals. You know?
The injecting of the RFID chip. And not only that, but the medical field, you got all these different types of businesses that they're using like the little cards that you have like as an ID, and that opens doors, and you get access to logging in and out of your employment, logging in and out, you know, you're doing all that stuff. Mandatory vaccinations. Yeah, they're doing all that, and that like that company in Wisconsin, I forget the name of it, I think it was called like something.
3 Square Market.
They're like still, you know, there's like what 550. I can't remember the number of the employees that first got it, but now it's increasing. There's more employees that are taking it voluntarily. You know what I'm saying? So they're like hyping it up. You know, then you got this one female that took some device out and injected into her arm to start up her ride. You know what I'm saying? So these people are pushing it. You know, pushing it into the minds of the people that it's okay to receive this thing when it's not. The Bible condemns it.
So it pushes it to make it more convenient.
I got
Yeah, well, listen, you're saying that prophecy means to speak before. But that's what gives us the power and spiritual foresight above the rest of these people. This is Isaiah 48, and I'll start at 3. It says, I've declared the former things from the beginning.
So the Most High is always made known these mysteries unto the prophets, though. And they declare what they knew in part, though.
It says, I've declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth. And if I can say this, the way that the Most High's prophecies goes forth out of his mouth, we're the mouthpiece of the Most High. The Most High is not going to come down from the throne of heaven and tell people what they need to do, what they don't need to do, and warning them of all the judgments, things to come. He's using his bit on the earth.
You know, that's the mouthpiece. That's how he relays the message. That's how they sound the trumpet, the alarm. And that's what these people, they don't care about that. They see brothers out here, young men, the young brothers out here standing bold, telling them in their face what's going on, and they just keep walking by. They don't even care about that. But that's going to be to their destruction. So you just worry about the elect.
It says, and I showed them, I did them suddenly, and they came to pass.
And they're coming to pass, man. The Most High is performing the prophecies. And nobody can turn them back. Nobody can stop them, not even Esau. The so-called white man can't stop the prophecies of the Bible.
That's right.
And that's going to be judgment. Judgment is something that the Most High has already thought up in his mind because he basically weighed your actions in the balance. And he saw that you've been lacking in wanting, man. Because you perform your actions that you perform in the earth has not been nothing but robbery and violence towards all the nations, but primarily the Negro Latinos and Native Americans. You touch the apple of the Most High's eye. You don't like being poked in the eye. That shit hurts. That makes you shed down tears, man. That makes you want to attack, and that's what the Most High is going to come back as, man. As a roaring lion from up on high, man. All right.
One more verse. I'm gonna jump down to Isaiah 48:6. It says, "Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not declare it." So that's basically like it talks about in Amos 3:6. The secrets were given into the servants of prophets. So if we have the Most High secrets, we have a responsibility to declare it. You know what I'm saying? Openly. Because if we don't, it's going to be a lot of blood on our hands, you know what I'm saying? And that also gives leeway for the elect to have the ability to repent. And that's how the election is going to be still. That's part of the process of us getting out of all this turmoil that's to come, you know? But you got a lot of guys that know these prophecies, but they not declaring. Go ahead.
We went over that last week. Ezekiel 32. Blow the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? That the people are not here.
Yep.
Like they ignore it. You know what I'm saying? And like Brother Yamansa was saying, that's exactly what we're doing, man. We're blowing that trumpet.
Whether they hear or forbear, you know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say in Corinthians, therefore I have believed, therefore have I spoken. And we got to speak this word, man, in great boldness before the face of those that are afflicted, that are oppressed. And the Most High gave the word, so that's what it is. That's what has to be.
Right, because we actually see it, man. You know, these people that are walking around ignorant and without, they just don't see it. But the Most High has to be able to put that spiritual eyesight on you for you to be able to see what's going on. But I'm going to finish out that. We'll go back to this is back in Isaiah 48:6. It says, "Thou hast declared it, see all this, and will ye not declare it?" It says, "I've showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things."
Even the hidden things, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, man, when pertain to the Negro Latinos and Native Americans, the elect, ultimately the elect, because not all Israel is Israel.
Right.
So the mysteries are for them to believe, to cleave to the Most High, to Yahweh by singing out the okay? The judgments, you know, like the scriptures say that speak unto these nations in Isaiah 34. That's the judgment that's going to be placed. We're just going to rebuke them, tell them to come in judgment. That's it. But we're going to speak those comforting words unto the elect. Okay?
Jeremiah says he ordained us to be a prophet unto the nations also. So of course, that's the main mission, is to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. But we also supposed to tell you other nations of your judgment as well. You know what I'm saying?
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known."
That's right. Nothing. Anything that's covered shall not be
For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
There's nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Everything that's been hidden away or something on the rug by Esau is being manifested. It's coming to the light. You know, now she's being made bare, made naked, being exposed of her shame. And everybody's seeing it. Well, the ones that have the eyes to see it, spiritualness, they're the ones that are seeing it. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's Isaiah 47. You know, I'll show you red, make them bare. It says, verse 2, it says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops."
Shall be proclaimed upon the housetops, and that's what we're doing, man. We're standing upon that hill as a lit candle, being that light to the people, to the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, which are the elect. Okay, that's who we're being that light to, but we're also revealing the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven openly to you, man. We're giving these things freely out, man.
That's right.
You know, and everything's going to be brought to the light, and that's what we're doing. We're speaking the words of prophecy.
That's right.
This is speaking the words of prophecy. This is Revelation 1 and 3. When you go into that word Revelation, it means to reveal or pull back the veil. That's what's happening. Through the prophecies coming out, the veil's being lifted on all that wicked that's been cast out, man, throughout the four corners of the earth.
But it would say that the skirt has been lifted up on.
Yep.
Habakkuk, I believe. I think Habakkuk would be Habakkuk the second chapter.
Because of how it talks about the vision and yet for an appointed time and at the end it shall not speak. And we at the end, that's why the vision is speaking even louder than from the time that the ancient prophecy is out. You know?
The word prophecy, when you look into it in the blue letter, goes back to prophecy.
Right.
Or the word vision goes back to the word prophecy as well.
Right. This is Revelation 1 and 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth. And the reason that's a blessing to read is because that's when you find the prophecies. You got to read to find the prophecies. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Blessed are those that hear the words of this prophecy. But it's not just hearing them, you got to understand them. You got to let it resonate with you and ponder them in your heart. What it's saying to you, what is it trying to let me know? You know what I'm saying? And then when a man has a breakdown to understanding, you're supposed to humble yourself, be having an attentive ear to it. Not reject it, not pull back the shoulder like the 2/3 do. The Negro Latinos and Native Americans that are 2/3, that's what y'all do. Y'all pull back the shoulder. Y'all refuse to hear, man. Y'all rather hear lies, prophecies. What we say in Isaiah 30, it says prophesy unto us.
Smooth things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's what y'all love. Y'all love bullshit. Y'all say y'all want the truth, but then when it's given to you, you cast it to the side, man.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you start wanting to fight and talk shit. Get people fired from their jobs. You know?
Yeah, but this truth makes you a man. It basically transforms you from the old boys that we were supposed to be in this world, man. Because it's a lot of harsh things coming to the earth. So the men of the Lord, you're going to have a real manly spirit, like it talks about, I believe, in Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this to show yourself men. So this truth really shakes our men up. That's why they get emotional when we correct and rebuke. But it's all really for your betterment. Because it's really about the times that we're coming into. You're going to have to be on a whole high level of spirit. You have to be a man. And I'm going to continue on with this last verse. It says, blessed is he, this is Revelation 1 and 3, it says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. And the reason I want to bring that out is because the main thing that right now we're wanting our people to keep is the commandment of not accepting the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You know, that's a part of keeping the things written therein, man. You know, but a lot of our people, they're not gonna keep the things that are written there. They'll tell you they're a Christian, they believe in the Bible, they go to church every Sunday, but they're gonna be the first in the line when shit hits the fan to take that shit. You know, we got it.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 20. It says, brethren, be not children in understanding.
Right, be not children in understanding. That's what the brother was saying. When you come into this thing, it grows, it turns you into a man of understanding. All right, not with muscles and all that, not the flesh. It says you have to exercise your senses of the spirit. But not the body you exercise profit little, but godliness is what profiteth you on this side and in the kingdom to come. Okay?
God, howbeit in malice be ye children.
In malice be ye children. So put away all the foolishness. That be simple to that fool. You know that be it. You know what I'm saying? Put on the righteousness of the Most High, the beautiful garment. You know?
God, howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men.
In understanding be men. Okay? So the brother read in Revelation 1 how you're supposed to read these words, but blessed is he that hears the prophecy. But it's not just that simple. You have to have the understanding. You know, what does it say in Proverbs? Yeah, it says, that one last part again?
God, it says that howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men.
But in understanding be men. But men towards you, how about you outside, man? You know, still as a little child, not being proud, not being arrogant, you know, knowing who you learned this from, giving, you know, double honors and meaning when you say it. So, I got that.
Real quick, you know, right here on the side it says in the Greek, that word it says be men, it says perfect or of a right age.
You got to be perfect in this thing. That's what we're all striving for. Perfection. Who was the main example? Yahweh Shai. You know, Paul said, I'm going to follow him, follow me as I have followed the Yahweh Christ that faith.
I get something back here what Paul said. I'll be Proverbs right after. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. It says, but when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Put away childish things, man. What are the childish things according to the Bible? Wickedness, being into the world, under a woman's ass. You know what I'm saying? Or just wanting a pot with, you know, or into a bunch of video games all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's distracting you from coming, you know, focusing on the truth. That's that childish BS. Iniquity, breaking the law, statutes, commandments, following your own belly, being a narcissist. You know, not putting away that stuff, man. That's what makes you a child. But the Most High requires us to be a man, and what makes you a man is humbling yourself towards the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Right. Okay. And being receptive to not only reading this word, but getting to understand it, like I read before. This is Paul. This is Proverbs 4:7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom.
This is King Solomon. King Solomon is saying that in verse 1, he says,
We can read that one part. This is Proverbs 4:1. It says, hear ye children the instruction of a father.
so this father is giving instruction unto you, and he's going to raise you up to be a man. And we already gave you the understanding was to get understanding, meaning that you're turning into a man, you're being made perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
It says, and attend to know understanding.
And to attend to it, and to wisdom, and to the gospel.
It says, for I give you good doctrine, forsake you not my love. This is verse 7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding.
With all thy getting, get understanding. Okay, what is wisdom? The application of knowledge. So you got to know these things in order to become wise. What does the scripture say also in the book of Sirach, that the gray hairs of men is basically their wisdom, their understanding. So that's how you're determined by your age, is by how wise you are, what you know, not by a number. That's just a number. Okay? So with all that get understanding. You know, get wisdom, but get understanding is the first and principal thing. That's the most important thing to get.
Okay? And those experiences in your course of faith, that's what's going to build your overall understanding to turn you into a man. Learning from certain experiences, know how to navigate going forward. Because they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing but expecting different results. So through a process of experience, if you know how to handle the woman, if you get a situation going forward, you'll be wise in that situation. Or whatever the case may be, finances, dealing with a brother, dealing with aunts, you know, these are all processes of that transformation of becoming a man through the understanding that we give you the proper. You know? So it says, be perfect, or being perfect, or the right speed, you know what I'm saying? When you're in that position where
when the smoke disappeared, he identified the
I'm pretty sure that you know brothers here, see brothers, and they see it in them.
right.
You know?
I would like to.
If I can say this too, like when we first come into this faith, we're as babes, but we're being weaned up on the milk through the scriptures to think, you know what I'm saying? Just the products of the trials that we're going through to test our character, that's how we're turning into men, you know? That's all.
Okay, this is back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 2. It says, okay, I'm going to start back in verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
These words are faithful and true, meaning that they're going to come to pass. The Most High is not a man that he should lie. But that comes with faith. We can say that all day, but only the elect are going to believe it. Okay, this is our faith. It's like like people don't believe that the RFID chip is a mark of the beast. That's what they believe. That's what you believe. So that's your faith. That's your confidence. But our confidence is in the word, and we know what the chip is by way of believing it. It makes sense.
I'm gonna bring this out now. Just to make that point. It says,
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run and that readeth it.
Yeah, that way you may run that readeth it, that understand it. You know? Fall into the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know, consider this word and consider what this message that we're trying to relay to you. Like I said, the word prophecy, if you go into it, it goes back to the word vision, goes back to the word prophecy.
Yeah, if I can say this too, the ancient prophets, they were known as seers, or watchers. You know? So in order to watch a seer, you gotta have vision. You know?
Verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, so the prophecies are not tarrying. They're not slowing down for anybody. So if you have that attitude saying that the Lord said we still got another 30 years, 40, 50 years, so you can do whatever you want, man, that's not the right attitude of spirit to be in. Because you got to pay attention. Everything's falling into its perfect place. It's happening. You know? The RFID chip is being pushed. I mean, it's not mandatory, but everybody's starting to go toward that technology.
Right.
Everybody is. All the companies are. They're falling into it.
That's that vision was kind of set for one time in the Bible, because we're at the end of this thing, when the will is about to go down. And our faith is solidified because we actually seeing it happen. You know, just like the Most High wrote through his prophets thousands of years ago. You know?
Well, it said, he that runneth, he that readeth it, man, run. We're running pretty much. We ran out here to tell you. Because we see the things that are written actually coming to pass. So our forefathers wrote these visions down, all right, for us in these times, man. And our forefathers are back here breaking these visions down, man. Because when they wrote these visions down, they didn't fully understand what the visions were actually saying. But now we're back here, all right, we are our forefathers, and we're basically, all right, letting you know that Esau, this is speaking of Esau, that's talking about America. This is speaking of the actual glorified teaching. You know? But it's all based upon what our forefathers wrote down. So to see these things coming to pass is a form of spiritual power, man, for us to have the understanding, you know?
This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 5. It says, and told him many wondrous things.
This is the Lord speaking to Ezra.
And told him many wondrous things, and shewed him the secrets of the times,
Showed him the secrets of the times
and the end.
and the end. Who is the end? Esau. So Ezra witnessed and saw the downfall of his people, man. He saw destruction. What is it? That's 2nd Ezra 13. He saw Yahweh Shai in the ship.
Yeah.
A war. No, that's spoken of in Revelation. The same thing.
And commanded him, saying, these words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hide.
These words you shall declare, and these words thou shalt hide. So the ones that we're going to declare to you are, basically the ones that you're able to understand. And there's some things that we're not going to speak openly to the general public. You know?
Verse 7, and now I say unto thee, that thou lay up in thy heart the signs that I have shewed.
So you have to lay these words of prophecy up in your mind, man, that we have showed on you by way of the elders of Great Millstone, the elders of all the way down. You have to lay them up in your heart, in your mind, and hold them tightly, man. Don't let it go, because that the devil can come, Satan, to the spirit, can take it away from you. Man. Strip it away quick, like goes into the soul of the sea. You know? It can come in quick and take it away.
And the dreams that thou hast seen, and the interpretations which thou hast heard.
And the dreams that you have seen, and the interpretations that you have heard. So we're telling you about the RFID. John the Revelator seen it. You know? So we're now in our time, the understanding was brought into where it makes sense that that chip has the ability to perform what is written in that you can't buy or sell. Okay? And it's made by a man, the RFID chip, just to keep track you where you're going. If you're clocking out of work on time, if you're showing up late, or if you have a bad attitude, they're gonna sense it, like, you know what, just don't even come into work. Because that's what another way Esau's gonna use somebody that has an attitude, you know, a defiant attitude. That's gonna be a reason to chip him, because he deems that as a mental illness. So he's using all this medical terminology, BS, to try to push that agenda.
On my way over here, I heard a commercial that says that, are you restless at work? Can you not focus? And some other things that say you might have adult ADHD. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things that Esau's going to use his healthcare, you know, to really push this thing. You know, I saw a video a long time ago before I even came to the church. And it was like, you know, those conspiracy videos talking about the chip, the RFID chip and stuff like that. So it's been out there, you know, it's been out there for a while. But anyways, you know, I saw a video and it said, you know, like they write down the letters on there, and it said that these people aren't gonna the way these things is gonna work in the future is these people aren't gonna be like they're not gonna need at that point to force it on you. Like the people in general are gonna want it.
If I can say this too, like the laws for the children, it's within that healthcare legislation. That's how they're going to use the healthcare medical pharmaceuticals. That's going to be a level they never use. There's been accounts, I don't know how much they're true, but there's accounts of people being injected with it. You know, for whatever reason, they go for surgery, dental work, they just plant that shit in. They start having all types of health problems, and they find out that they have a device in it, and that's causing all that. So they're going to make it convenient for all of these different offices too. If you go to the doctor, they got something that's called HIPAA laws that basically protects you from that office giving your information to anybody, like your health records and stuff. But they're going to say, hey, now everybody get the chips. We already know your blood type. We already know your medical history. What type of things you're allergic to or not allergic to. So that's another way that they're going to push it. That's being convenient, you know, for that healthcare field, you know.
Well, even people who are obese, they have this thing now where they're saying, well, if you get the chip, when you think to eat, you know, specifically a brain chip, when you think to eat, you have that thought to want to eat, the chip can shut off that thought, and you can lose weight that way. Instead of you stop eating so goddamn much and getting up and walking, they're going to present it to where we'll take this technology, put this chip inside of your brain, and these are the things they're going to do. And the scriptures say Satan presents himself as don't marvel, Satan presents himself as an angel of light. That's what it say, Revelation 13, he presents himself as a lamb, but what comes from it? Draconian law, man. It's the same thing. He's going to present this technology, and he already is, because people are losing their credit cards, bank accounts are being hacked, all sorts of things are happening to where people's information is just being stolen, man. And Esau wants it this way. You wake up, all right, $500 is missing from your account. Okay? You're getting all of these scam calls. So what is Esau going to do? He's going to say, well, you can protect yourself by everybody going into this technology, and he's going to offer you money, just like on the first purge. We're going to give you $5,000, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that.
Take away your student loan debt.
Yeah, right. Take away your student loan debt. We'll start $100 if you put the chip inside you. And what is the average American going to do? They're going to take it, man. You know?
It's a big deal. We're going into how to do speaking even louder for the prophets today, because we're in the last days. That's why we're able to see a lot of kingdom vision. This is St. Matthew 13 and 16. It says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear the things which you hear, and have not heard them." So even with John the Revelator, if I can just say this real quick, he was write the vision down, he didn't. He wasn't able to understand and it expounded like we're able to now. You know, just because we're in that time now. You know.
And that blessed it. That scripture that brother read is directed to you brothers that are able to receive it. You know, not reject it. You're blessed to hear these words, man. You know, and you're not out there like these guys just stuck in gang banging, drug dealing, or a drug addict, alcoholic. You know, you're actually you're being delivered. You know, by way of the word right now, you're being sealed. Lord willing, you're going to be caught up in the chariot. We all are. That's what we're hoping for. But this is what you're going to be doing, man. The hearing of the word is what's going to save you, man. The engrafted word. You're going to put away all that superfluity of naughtiness. For James chapter 1, you're going to put away all that stuff, man. But how? By hearing the word, man. By hearing the terror of the Lord. You know, if you take that chip, you're going to be decimated, man. That's it. There ain't going to be no repentance from that. You can't. There's nothing you can do if you take that. Right now, you have the ability to repent, to get right. But once you take that chip, that's it, man.
Right.
I'm glad you made an allegiance fully to the devil, man, the so-called white man, to Satan on the left-hand side, all that with you. And that's it.
Yo, if I could just say, I'm glad you brought that up. You got Israelites that saying that somehow you can repent if you accept the chip. But I'm about to read the judgment. This is the direct judgment that the Most High gives if you accept that chip, man. This is Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receives his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High,
Spirit
which is poured out without mixture,
Spirit of Yahweh,
of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the angels.
Indignation is righteous judgment. So the Most High is righteously going to judge you for disobeying his word. He gave a direct commandment not to take that chip. You know, and not to be part of the image of America, man. Going along with agreeing with everything. You know, you're fine with everything. You know, homosexuality. You're fine with everything that people do that's on the left-hand side of the Most High. You're supposed to be against it. I'm not saying you're going to be out there rebuking every single person, but you're going to be against it in your mind, your spirit. You're not going to be down with it, which in turn means you ain't going to be down with the chip. Because judgment's coming, and the Most High is not a man that he should lie. Right. So that word is sure. That's a prophecy that, you know, we have a more sure word of prophecy. There's no private interpretation of the scripture. That's what it is. It makes sense. Esau wants to track you, man. The RFID chip is another way, a word you can call it as a big brother, surveillance. Because he wants to watch you and everything that you do. He's doing it right now with the cameras. Every restaurant, business has cameras. So if he could chip, he could track you everywhere you go.
Right.
Everywhere you go, everything that you're doing.
He wants to be the Most High God.
Yeah.
Hey, the Most High said, no thought escapeth me. Well, when you look at this RFID technology, they want your thoughts on a grid. So they literally are trying to become the Most High God, man, which is blasphemy. So don't try to come to me with this, oh man, you can take the chip and repent because the scriptures say all manner of sin shall be forgiven except black. Well, that's blasphemy. Taking a chip is blasphemy, man. Okay, the image of the beast is all is blasphemy at the end of the day. It's all blasphemy, man.
There's Isaiah 14, they talk about how you will be like the Most High, how he saw that mental, legal complex. There's an actual psychological word for that. It's called
what happened is that he got uphill. His skirt got lifted up. And that's what's happening to the Edomites, man. That's why you see their whole kingdom scrambling up. Because their skirt is being lifted up and it's being revealed that you're not God. You're not some great mighty man. You haven't got all of these things because you're better or more qualified or just more capable than all the other humans on planet Earth, man, right? You've gotten it by deceit, rape, robbery, and murder. All right? Yeah, you had the blessing of the sword, but that power was given unto you, man.
Right.
You know? So you're delusional, man.
Right. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 and 4. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man's sin be revealed, son of perdition, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called behind Yahweh, or that is worse, so that he, as the Most High Yahweh, sitteth in the temple as of the Most High, showing himself that he is God.
That's like they're talking about that syndrome, but going back to the Israelis over there in Israel.
Walk back there.
The synagogue of Satan.
Walk back there. You want to speak.
Let's make Jews. You know
Big
what I'm
mouth
saying?
walk.
So they're the ones that are claiming that the seed of Moses or the 12 tribes of Israel. That they are the laws, the ones that were brought back during the Balfour Declaration, into the promised land. Okay? So that the man of sin, the man of perdition is being revealed, man. He's being found out who he is.
And they're trying to use basically their carnal blessing to overcome the Most High. When you look at what Google, all right, Facebook, and all of these various different Edomite ran and owned, all right, corporations and entities, they're basically trying to overcome what is. Even what they do with the foods, that's them exalting their self above the Most High. Because everything that the Most High created in the angels, through the angels and Yahweh shine the angels, they said that it was good. But Esau comes and says, nah, not good enough. So basically they're trying to overcome, and they want the Israelites. Because really their only way to fulfill it is to get all of the Israelites, all right, either kill them all off or most of them off and chip the little that's left to where they can be under his control, which is why it says in Ezekiel 35, these two countries, these two nations are mine, and I will possess it as if the Lord was there. So he wants you Israelites under his dominion and control, so that you can never have a thought or rebellion against his system and what he got coming,
I've seen this thing where, I think it was on YouTube, I read an article where they want to take out the seed from the avocado because they say it's inconvenient, it's too much work.
Right.
Well, all you got to do is, hit it with the knife, like slicing it, it'll come twisted, it'll pop right out.
They say people cutting themselves trying to get it out. Revelation 13 and 6, and he opened his mouth and blasphemed against the Most High, blasphemed his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
So everything that the Most High has created, he blasphemes against it. He tries to shit on it, diss on it, and then he'll turn around and put his name on it, everything that he has, everything that's been created, he has a name for it. Like, that's how we know that America is that rebirth of Rome, the reincarnation of Rome, because they have everything's written, not everything, but you still got the Roman numerals, the Latin, everything, the architecture over there in the White House, and all is the Roman, the whole Senate.
And that bark, that chip, is the ultimate form of that blasphemy. The ultimate form of him trying to dictate and replace the natural course of things. Because when you're talking about that avocado, when you're talking about the natural ways that the Most High has things going, it's inconvenient to him.
Right.
He wants to replace that. He wants to create a synthetic world that he controls.
Even animals, he don't let animals on his farm, he don't let them have sex. He takes the sperm from the cow and injects it into the cow, and then he'll have a scientist say, well, the only animals, the only beasts that have pleasure from sex are dolphins. And people will listen to that like, oh, okay.
Yes. But it makes no sense.
It makes no sense, man.
Like, one afternoon on Animal Planet, and you can debunk that.
Right. Job 13 and 4. but ye are forgers of lies.
That line busted, but he ain't enjoying
Yo, he
it,
do it
man.
40 times a day.
You can't tell me he ain't enjoying it, man.
40 times a day.
When
Quickie.
you see the bonobo monkey, all they do all day is have sex. If the monkey woman wants some food from the monkey man, she goes and jacks him off.
Right. Yep.
And he gives her the food. With the bonobos.
Right.
You know?
You're absolutely right.
Esau just says stuff, man.
He said, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are physicians of no value.
Forged lies, man. Get you bigger Latinos, but the whole world believing in lies. Pseudo-science, all that. And then they tell you, that the RFID chip is going to be beneficial, it's convenient. But really, he's leading you to death. He wants to take as many as he can. The higher ups, the fake Jews, they know, man. They know who the Hebrew Israelites are.
Right.
They know what the Bible speaks about. But they want to push all that wicked vibration throughout the earth so they can kill, destroy as many people as they can. Because he knows he has but a short time. That's why he's coming down with all this BS.
And you see these so-called Jews are now popping up. Now they're trying to defend themselves. You have one so-called Jew. Now they're talking about themselves. Now they say that the King James Bible is a commentary. Okay, so basically their skirt is being lifted up. And Satan is angry, They got this devil over here smoking and snaking in a cigar, man.
It's Isaiah 24, verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, so Esau has changed the laws, man. Even the laws of life.
Right.
The way the natural cycle of things, he's changed that. Now you don't even have to lay with the woman, you don't have to lay with the man. Artificially inseminate you with sperm.
Right.
He does all these different crazy stuff, man. So that is, the earth is defiled by him. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, who changes the faces of the judges there, the true law givers.
And he tries to give women pills so that they don't have a period. He tries to give women an epidural to escape the curse that was placed upon women, period.
I read an article that said that you had a man and a woman transgender. You had a man become a woman and a woman become a man, and they got together and had a kid together. So what the hell was the point of this? Like y'all being transgender then? Y'all were still gonna do the whole
Water.
that man and woman did,
Reprobate. They don't fear the Most High. They have, those kind of people say that there's a power don't exist. Tells you that in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2.
Verse 6, it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's what's going to come, that ultimate weapon of the Most High when he opens up his armory by way of the chariots, but also he's going to use the ICBM missiles, the warheads, those missiles, to destroy this place, destroy what this man has created. Elements going to be fervent heat. It's going to destroy the elements of that's running spiritually like that. Not just the building, not just your body, but certain spirits that they're out here, they're going to be corrected. They're going to be checked by way of that fire. And he said that
It says that therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
there's only going to be a few men left. And those are just the ones that are going to be left are the elect. Those are the ones that are going to be protected. That hedge over them. Why? Because they obey the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. And they presented their bodies a living sacrifice, being an example unto you, telling you the words of prophecy. And not just doing what the Most High said, not worrying about what anybody else thinks. Go out there. If you're out there by yourself, or you haven't been out there yet, go out there. Get your camera and go out to the highways and the byways. There's a lot of brothers that are fulfilling prophecy about being out there by themselves. Or linking up with brothers other camps. Because the day is coming, man. The day is coming where there ain't going to be no more watching videos, gonna know what the name is? You don't know who to call on? No?
This is Ezekiel 28, verse 16. It says, "By the multitude of thy merchandise, they have filled thee. They have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of Yahweh, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness."
The reason of his brightness was that he was point he's a light bearer. You know? Meaning that he has all wisdom. That he was wiser than them.
"I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings, that they may behold thee."
Right, he's gonna lay him before other kings like Moses them before too. They're gonna ask him like you have became like one of us. He's gonna be brought down to the ground. Because of all the word for word, the violence that you know, starting with the Romans, going all the way back to the serpent, Cain, and Esau, but going back to was the second end of the letter, it's talking about the Roman Empire. But it says that he hurt the piece of the meat, and that he took peace away from the earth.
It's Isaiah 14, verse 9. It says, "Help from beneath is for thee to meet thee at thy coming, and stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth, and hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as us, as we? Art thou become like unto us?"
But that's what the other nations are going to basically say through the Spirit. It's telling us what they're thinking about America when they fall down. That hell is a condition to be brought to a low place. Okay?
Verse 11, it says, "Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy bowels, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou alone, heaven, O you
Infrastructure of everything that he exists is being brought down.
Because he has his song. It says the noise of thy vows. Just as we have a new song, and Satan has his song. And it's being cast down right before your eyes, man.
Yeah, that's why people kneel. Right. People kneeling to the flag.
Right.
See all these little symbolic messages that show resistance and rebellion against the American enterprise and empire. One of the fundamental institutions that you can see right now, brother talked about the infrastructure, the banking infrastructure is cracked. You know, that's why right now you got the Fed dumping billions of dollars into these banks every single day right now. Because they can't balance their sheets. When they get ready to close their accounts every single day, they're having to dip into this private banking fund that the Fed set up. They started back in the beginning of September. And it's supposed to continue to roll through the middle of October.
The world's coming.
We're talking about damn near $1 trillion bailout money that's being put into these banks right now, and it's pretty much going unspoken about. Right? No one's talking about it. They're saying it's worse than what the Lehman Brothers and all these other banks were doing back in 2007 and 2008. They're borrowing triple the amount of money that ever flowed. So how much more of a crash do you think is going to happen? Maybe it took what? Whenever Lehman Brothers and these other places started to announce their failures, it took what? 16, 18 months before we saw a major collapse? On your mind! We could be looking up in the middle of the oh, y'all be breaking this, man.
That's right.
And not to mention Trump, the Trump administration, Republicans versus the Democrats, like we talked about Revelation 13 chapter of the Lord. There's a lot of infighting going on, man. The Most High stirring the pot. You know, when the wicked bear fruit, people mourn.
Part miry and part
Part wire and part iron. The wiry clay and that iron.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me on it, that the Roman Empire, before its downfall, they went through this kind of thing.
everything.
know, the inflation, they're losing, power. So that's what ultimately they lost their kingdom, right? And it was the light.
Well, you can read about that in Scripture. There was times of dearth, and there was times of taxation. That was one of the main reasons why they needed the taxation. Now that led to different precipitation because economies do this, man. They go up, they go down. But as they start to inflate the coinage, and first they didn't add collectors. First they just mixed it with a little bit of the precious metal. Then they started mixing it with a little bit of regular noble metal. Then they started mixing it with common metal, like copper. And so it led to them mixing it with clay metal. Ultimate inflation. Okay, now you can watch a series by Mike Maloney on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he talks about the similarities between the American economy and the Roman economy. They systematically, it's like a 10-part series.
Did you see how when he said in Rome they started to give you less of a product you bought for what you actually buying? Like you can go get a bag of chips, and the chips are all the way at the bottom of the damn bag.
Yeah.
That's a part of inflation as well.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what I'm
That's
saying?
so true.
Same thing is happening.
Well, what they do now is they've introduced GMO.
Yeah.
GMOs is how they give you less actual food.
Right.
They're stretching commodities. They're stretching how much profit they can get off of
Even the herbs.
Because honestly, there's plenty of food.
Yeah.
There's tons of food. But food costs. And because of the monetary system right now, because of the amount of debt, they got to figure out ways to stretch it to keep cost of living low, to keep the people riding. Because they know if you can't eat, you don't act the fool. Jake acted the fool on the damn time. How much more so?
I can't wait. No, it ain't that bad.
So, yeah, man.
Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Now, when you watch the news, you can't tell that this is a city of confusion. Look at the madness going on with this whole Trump investigation, this whole impeachment. Look at this place, man. Men want to be women want to be men.
President on Twitter.
You know, you got transgender men wrestling chicks.
Dominate the shit out of them.
In college, and really proud of holding up the medal. Like you wrestling a girl, bro. Running track with girls, and really proud of it. Like you did something, bro.
We saw it.
You know, this is a city of confusion. Okay.
Every house is shut up, and there is no man may come in. There is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened.
Is that not this place? Is not everybody rushing to get out to happy hour when they get off work? Is not everybody's house locked up? When you leave your house open, you get shot. There's a trial going on right now with some random Edomite cop rolled up with a Jason. House is shot.
My Negro community.
Talk about I my house. What?
The World University.
Now imagine if you did that.
So I can open up a city reform non-profit organization for the Negro community.
There is a crying for wine in the
God
streets.
is saying,
All joy is darkened. The birth of the land is gone.
Oh, no.
In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaming of grapes with the vengeance is done. Ain't that destruction gonna happen all of a sudden? You got an olive tree or big tree, this time when it's right when that big ball, it's sudden. It's hard to say destruction is gonna come sudden.
That's right. That's right.
It's gonna come sudden, like the brother said. He out here can't wait to happy hour, he can't wait to get out to shop. It's gonna come all of a sudden, man. It's gonna leave you people crying and sorrow.
Yep.
You know? It says they shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry aloud for the sea. Wherefore glorify you the Lord Yahweh in the fire, even in the name of the Lord Yahweh, the power of Israel, and the isles of the sea.
Yeah, man, judgment is coming, man. And so the saints of the Heavenly Father are going to rejoice at that time. You know, and that's what is happening right now, man. This is preparation. We always talk about how there's a spiritual war going on. And that's the war that our people tend to adore. They tap dance over the main part of the war, the spiritual first. And it's time to hunker down in that discipline. See, we're in a time of discipline, man. We're in a time of you discipline your mind to make spiritual decisions with keen intuition. All right? Just like you watch a movie and before they go into the big fight, what do they have? They have what's called the montage. The montage is when you watch Rocky boxing, he running all in the woods, he lifting weights, he's sparring. They're showing you a time period where he disciplined himself to get ready for the championship fight. In a like manner, we're doing the same thing spiritually, man, because all these things are coming. Okay? If your eyes and your ears are open to see and hear. Proverbs chapter 4, I'm gonna start at verse 23 and read down. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a forward mouth and perverse lips, put far away from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Your eyes look right, right? He said, keep your heart diligently. Your heart, when you look at the word in Hebrew, the word is live in your mind, right? That's why you see the apostles and the elders are so adamant about brothers doing that lesson. It's really it's an intention on being a professional versus being an amateur. You can't come into the ministry with an amateur mindset. When you're looking for achievements and accolades, before you're looking at habits, dedication. All right? You come out here highways and byways and get motivated. You can listen to a lesson and get motivated. When are you going to become determined to be one of those men that the scriptures is talking about? There's a level of determination that has to rise up in you. And it's beautiful. A disciplined daily routine. Right? Staying focused. Right? Keeping your eyes single, like the scripture says. Okay?
We read in Habakkuk 2, it says, he that readeth runneth. You know what I'm saying? You got to run with it. You have to take hold of it like a baton and go all the way. It's a marathon, man. You got to make it all the way to the end. You got to stay focused. If you're going to make it to the end, you have to stay focused. You got to keep that in here to the end of the stage.
Verse 25, I'll read it again. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee.
Spiritual eye. Okay?
Verse 26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil.
Remove thy foot from evil, being here in this world, man, because we're still in the world, so we have to not be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually disconnected from this world. Okay? That's what that means, man. Not turning to the left, not turning to the left or to the right. Because on the left is what? A deep water, and on the right is a fire. And in front of you, that narrow path, that straight gate. Because that word straight means the road of difficulty, the road of difficulty. Because it's not easy coming up, coming into the truth. Because it's more than just hearing. You got to be a doer. That's right. You got to be a doer, applying these things into your life, not just holding them or mimicking them. You you got to be determined, like the brother elder said. You got to be determined and go forward, not being stagnant or taking a few steps back. Just go all the way, man. The Lord got you. The Lord's gonna protect, Lord willing, all those brothers, man, that are up here.
And you won't get started if you don't have no vision. What's happened in this captivity is getting the vision. Our people, especially the men, don't have any vision. You don't have any vision beyond this menial life. You're not looking to build something. You're not legacy or immortal minded. Okay? You gotta have vision in this thing. That vision, see, when somebody is looking for a prize, they have to say, I want to be undisputed
check of the world. They have a vision of what they want to accomplish. What do they set themselves to do? They set themselves in a way of discipline. Now, if you come in and fight a 12-round fight, are you going to eat whatever you want to eat? No. Are you going to just lay up all day and be up under your woman all day? No. You're going to cut things off. The fight is yourself. The battle is within you. And that's where it becomes hard because the fight is simple, but it's not easy.
This is Colossians 3 and 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
Now, what does the word mortify mean? To kill. Right? So it says mortify your members. Go ahead.
Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience.
Because the beast you chasing the image of the beast. The image of the beast has filled this world with blasphemy against the Heavenly Father. So when you go to please this flesh in this world, you're literally linking yourself up with Satan. So you gotta mortify your members, man. You gotta keep it wired tight, like the apostles say. Does that mean you're not gonna enjoy yourself sometimes? Like, I can't take a hot bath and feel tonight. I don't want to give myself pleasure. Like, no, you want to stay balanced. You're still gonna have sex with your wife. You're still gonna eat good food sometimes. But you're gonna mortify your members in the sense of allowing your flesh to indulge in the world where you lose focus on the mission. A boxer going into a 12-round fight, he's still gonna eat sometimes. He's still gonna sleep. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a disciplined, measured walk. Miracle. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Alright?
It says, in the which you also walked sometimes when you lived in them. But now ye also put off all these.
Yeah, you put that off, so you put off what the scriptures talk about, the cares of the world. So why you can focus? Go ahead.
It says, anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
Look at that.
Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge, after the image of him that created him.
If I can make a quick point about what the brother read, man, when Yahushua got put on the cross and he died, man, that's the scripture say, man, you're supposed to die with him. So as Yahushua was risen up in the newness of life and newness of spirit, we have to be risen up in the newness of life and newness of spirit. Like that old man has to be completely dead, man. You see what I'm saying? Because Yahushua, he can't come back down here and sacrifice himself again. Because of what, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to please your flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? So as it says, like in Romans 12th chapter, it says, be not conformed to this world. We're not supposed to be with the formation of the ways and the cares of this life, man. Because like what the elder said, man, it resonated with me. It says, if you're not chasing after Yahushua, you're chasing after the image of the beast, man. Which chasing after the image of the beast is everywhere around you, man. It's made to consume your mind with just fulfilling the lust of your flesh, man, right? And it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get caught off guard and you not to really catch it.
You gotta pay attention to what you always looking at. You gotta pay attention to what you always listening to. You gotta pay attention to what you always speaking and allowing it to come inside you. Like even Yahshua, when he paid attention to what he smells. You know? You gotta pay attention to what you're touching. Alright? All these things will feed the internal part. Okay?
This is 2 Corinthians 73, 8. And I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a high place, that it might be great.
Yeah, but some like get
The entrance narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come to the broad question? there's also another thing.
Stop. Do you understand what that means? Read it again.
It says, but put the case and the entrance were narrow and like a river. In verse 3, it says, and I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place.
The sea is set in a wide place, right? Now, when you look on the map, you see the sea. It's set in a wide place. Now, let's say you're on the mainland. How would you get to the sea?
You gotta take it now.
You have to take a small river boat, take the boat to get out to the sea. You have to take the narrow path, right? So you have the narrow top with the snow melts, the rivers flow out, right?
It says, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it?
So we can go into the sea and look upon it. Alright, this is one of these. This plenteous, deep, vast sea. How do you get there? That's the question being put. It's an allegory for your mind. Go ahead.
And rule it. Question. If he went not through the narrow, how could he come unto the broad?
You understand the
He ain't came back yet.
Yeah, this back.
No.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat.
We'll come back to that point. Hold on. Let's finish this.
It says, and he went not through the narrow, how could he come unto the broad? There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field.
So there's another thing. Alright? The city is built and set upon a broad field. Right? Close your eyes. Imagine a city with a broad field around lush, plenteous, milking country. Right? Go ahead.
And it's full of all good things.
All good things, man. You just, oh my goodness. Alright? Do whatever you go and pick up the trees and eat. You got cattle, you got everything.
Sorry.
Broad field. Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
But to get into that city, it's narrow, it's tight, it's hard to travel, and you can fall. I think steep, good stuff, man. I want to say, I don't know if you remember this. What's the movie where you had the dwarves and
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings? I think the Lord of the Rings has that image of going into this kingdom, big kingdom, but you have to go through this narrow entrance. You have to ride down a real narrow entrance to get up to it. Might have been another movie.
It was a spin-off of Lord of the Rings. With them little hobbits and shit.
Okay.
Somebody Chronicles of Narnia too.
I'm telling y'all that is.
Land before time.
Land before time.
They go to that little rock and then
Yeah.
boom, they see all the love green and
Oh, okay.
everything.
Well, I gotta look that up, man. Maybe use that for a lesson.
I was gonna say, remember in the movie, I don't know if you brothers have seen it, Bird Box, you know what I'm saying? Going through that water, where it was like a real, very rough waves and everything. So you find to get to the land, you got some wood. See, at the bond goes on in that narrow path, the water was rough.
You imagine yourself trying to get to this destination. But if you're trying to get to that destination and you're in a rough way, what you gotta do? You gotta watch your step. You gotta be disciplined and diligent about where you're going. Can you just be no, you're gonna fall. Okay? You gotta be mindful, right?
And it is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left hand a deep water.
That's the nature of this kingdom. The nature of this kingdom is to distract you. Is to get you to fall into that deep water or into that fire. Right? So you have to be mindful of what you take in, what you're looking at all the time, what you're speaking all the time, what you're listening to all the time, your environment, who you associate with. Yeah. Who you associate with is affecting you. Who you associate with all the time is affecting the way you think. It's affecting the way you access the Spirit. That's why this is so precious. People think that they can function outside of the body of the ministry, and they find out it's a little bit harder than you think. There's power here. Right? Who you associate with is important. Okay?
It says, verse 8, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go through it once.
You have to look your way. You got your own salvation. Only one person can go at once. It's tight. Narrow space. Go ahead.
This city now were given to a man for an inheritance. If he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive the inheritance? Question.
You see this land flowing with milk and honey. Great city. You see it and you see what's going on back there. Disneyland time to build. All the best movies that you always thought about, they standing there waiting. Hey, Daddy! All the best food, all the enterprise, the things that you always wanted is over there. And someone said, hey, you make it over there, you can have this forever. Sure. But you gotta go this narrow path. Fire on one side, water on the other. A lot of people don't want to go through that. They'll give up on immortality because of fear of the world, fear of failure, fear of not making it. I'll tell you something right now. You're already not making it. Might as well get up in the game. All right.
Verse 10, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was the decree that now is done. Then,
yeah, he said you're going to have to work for it after this, right? You're going to have to till and earn, you're going to die now, and you're going to go through this process. You're going to have to earn it. I gave it to you, but you didn't receive it. When you give something freely to somebody, they respect it. You let somebody come stay at your crib and they don't pay no rent. You watch how they tear your house up. You watch how they tear your house. I don't care if it's your big, your blood, bro. You better make your face rent. You know, I just want to help you out. Let me get on your feet, bro. You know what I mean? You're going to be tired of it. You're going to be having stanky socks up on the couch, corn chip breath, looking at you every day when you come in from work, talking about, hey, what's up, bro? You're going to be mad. They can pay some rent. Okay? Both shots say you're going to pay rent now. You're going to earn that.
then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail, that they are but few and evil, full of perils, and very painful.
Is that not today? Is that not this place? Rat race? You know?
For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. And then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
So you gotta go through this straight and vain thing so you can enter into that ultimate rest. Yes.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 52, and I'm going to read down. And that glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life.
Now, glory, when we talk about the glory of the Heavenly Father, that comes in different forms, right? It comes in knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It comes in chariots and power. And it comes in the actual supernatural form of strength and power. All of those things are going to be combined whenever the Lord comes. That's the ultimate glory. You're going to have all that. You're going to have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Right? You're going to have access to the chariots, the ultimate vehicles of the Heavenly Father, and you're going to be transformed into a higher extraterrestrial state. Right? That's what we fight for. Right?
Says, whereas we have walked in the most wicked ways of life, we have walked in the most wicked ways of all, and that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endureth forever, wherein is security and medicine, since we shall not enter into it. For we have walked in unpleasant places, and the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars.
Read that again, brother. And now that speaks towards the glory of the Lord. Read that one more time.
And that the faces of them which have used abstinence.
What's abstinence? You know what abstinence is?
Stay away from.
What'd you say?
Stay away from.
Yeah, so that's the same. You got it.
Abstinence in the Webster's dictionary, it says the practice of abstaining from something, the practice of not doing or having something that is wanted or enjoyable.
And that's the pleasures of the flesh. The flesh was made to enjoy this earth, but this earth is corrupted. Right? It's full of sin and death. So we abstain from indulging in that. So we put off the good for the greater, put off the mortal for the immortal. Right? Go ahead.
It says,
And it says, read that one more time. I'm sorry.
and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars.
How's your face going to shine above the stars? That's that glory, right? So the wisdom of the glory of the Heavenly Father is more brilliant than the celestial bodies. It's more, that's right, that's what the brother just said, that's right. It's the spirit, man. All right? So, because it talks about how the chariots block out the sun. And the sun is seen as a glorious celestial body. Well, what's changed in that time in the twinkling of an eye, we'll have a more glorious state than even the sun and the moon in the celestial body. So that's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
It says, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
Let's go, champs.
For while we live in committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. Then answered he me.
Yeah, that means you will come back. That's right.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
This is the condition of the battle, man. Are you going to be able to stay like you went in Colossians, mortify your members? Discipline. We're in the time of discipline, right? That's where the word disciple comes from, right?
It says, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. I'm talking about that broad land, going through that narrow path. Because that narrow path consists of you are your worst enemy. So your flesh, your thoughts, your mind frame, people that are surrounding, like the brother brought up. If you got brothers in the truth, and I'm going to say it like that because I've experienced it. But the Most High severed them out of my life. Where you're still chilling with certain individuals that are not part of the truth, but you may consider them as a friend of the prophet. But there's going to come a time when they're going to turn their back on you. The Most High will show it one way or another. But I'm not saying that they're not a friend of the prophet. But that's the condition of the battle, staying abroad. As Peter, when he sunk down, he didn't sink all the way. The Most High held him up just enough to where he could still breathe. Because that's how it is. When we make it to the kingdom, Lord willing, I'm part of that number.
whoever they are, that's how they're barely gonna make it. Like it says, scarcely the righteous shall be saved. Our neck, the whole body's gonna be engulfed by water, but we're barely gonna be, our head's gonna be still breathing. That's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai giving us that, like an umbilical cord, man, feeding us through. That spiritual umbilical cord, that spiritual oxygen, man. You know, that water, everything, the necessities of life that we need in this body to exist here, he's giving it to us in the spirit, man. Yep.
When you're in a battle, you're going to have afflictions, sorrows, you're going to have even doubt. You're going to have doubt.
Doubt.
Sometimes you're going to be doubting, is this the way I'm supposed to go? That's why it's always been how about you have tried. It's always motivated, keep focused.
If I may make a point, man, when the brother was talking about Peter when he was, Yahweh Shai called him to walk in the water with him, what made Peter begin to sin? The fact that he was looking at, he was seeing the waves roaring, he was seeing the thunder and the lightning. He was looking at that, he's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? He started sinking. Yahweh Shai like, man, look, I got you, bro. You know, I mean, it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. I mean, you know, it's like the elders going into, it's keeping your focus upon the prize, it's keeping your focus upon your Yahweh Shai. How about Yahweh Shai understanding that, look, with him, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. You got to daily get used to choosing Yahweh Shai. It's a learning process. We're all learning now. You know, like the brothers, the elders say, the hard stuff is yet to come. And what we're going through now ain't compared to what we're really going to have to go through. Our faith is really going to be tested. That's the condition of the battle. We're all battling for what? To make it on a journey. You know? Fighting against the, like I said, the brother was saying, the spirit. Not the spirit, but the demonic forces that are out there. Real quick question. Based off of what I was saying. Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. You know, so everything that you do, it says in word, the things that you speak, and indeed the things that you do it all in the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. You know, you have Yahweh Yahweh Shai first and foremost in front of your mind, like, okay, you know, with this decision that I'm going to make, all right, with Yahweh Yahweh Shai, please, and I'm getting ready to do, will this affect the body? Will this affect me going down the long run? You know? Is this pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh Shai, or is this not pleasing? You know, it's having spiritual calculated discernment with everything that you do. You know, protecting your ear gate, protecting your eye gate, protecting your mouth, the things that you speak, the things that you see, the things that you touch, the things that you eat, everything, man. It says do all in the name of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. You know? Second Esdras 7:59, and this is the life whereas Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, choose thee life, that thou mayest live. Murmur. You don't want to be called murmuring. Don't murmur against immortality. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. Okay? No? Really cherish this thing, man. Cherish this opportunity.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35. Says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that shall after ye have done the will of Yahweh, you might receive the promise.
Yeah, man, you got time where you're sowing a seed. You sow a seed. Is it gonna sprout up tomorrow morning? So you're gonna be like, man, fuck this shit, man. What you gotta do? You gotta have need patience, man. You have to take care of it. Right? Allow the roots to dig into the soil. Then it'll start sprouting up a little bit. That's what's happening right now with this time.
Verse 37 says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry.
Yeah, man, it's gonna come right on time, man. Now you started, you hadn't been in the gym in 10 years. You got a beer belly. You get you a
go work out one day, do some sit-ups. You wake up the next day, take your shirt off, you ain't got no abs, are you gonna be able to do 24-hour fitness? No, man. You're gonna have to keep doing it, man. Then what's gonna happen is the results will spring up, but you're not focused on the results. What you focus on?
The word.
The daily habits, daily commitment. You're being renewed day by day. That's what it takes, that mindset. Results will come.
Verse 38 says, now the just shall live by faith, but if a man draw back, my soul shall not have pleasure in him.
Yeah, man. Just shall live by faith, man. You're going in there working out, doing push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, squats, lunges, staying on the treadmill extra 20 minutes because the girl next to you needs to get out. You know, daily. Eventually, you'll get some results, man. You have faith in it. You know, you gotta try.
She is shaped like. I get that word draw back. Go ahead.
That word draw back in Hebrews 10:38.
Not running. Don't get ready to finish, but she got on before me. I'm like, hell no. Until she quit. She keep running. I'm like, fuck. I'm about to draw back. I made it though. She quit. I'm like, I gotta follow. Go ahead.
That word draw back in the Greek is pastello. It says to draw back, let down, lower. It says to withdraw of a timid person.
A timid person. Most I don't like timid. There's a difference between being meek and also being timid. Most I don't like being timid.
It says middle here. It says to withdraw oneself, like to be timid, coward, shrink, and those from timidity hesitate to avow what they believe.
Right. Are you doing that in your life? We always have to be critical of ourselves. Alright? All shriveling up when it's time to stand up. Okay? Is that happening to you now within the truth? Are you going weary and well doing? Right? Are you murmuring? Are you finding yourself complaining about the truth? Because the truth ain't your problem. Okay, the problem is that you have an amateur mindset. You don't have a professional mindset towards the ministry. Okay? You prioritize what's needed. Okay? We ain't that damn busy. We all got stuff going on, right? This is me talking to myself too. All right?
Yeah, it makes me think about what Joshua and Caleb was searching out the men came. And then the men came back. You know what I'm saying? Very timid or coward. You know what I'm saying? All men just came like man, big. They like giant, like grasshoppers compared to them. You know, man, there ain't nothing that we can do. And man, you know, Joshua and Caleb was like, man, look, we got your how about you know, good. You know? But the Most High ain't got pissed off. You know what I'm saying? When our people was over there acting scared, you know, acting like a bunch of cowards, man. You know, like when when Moses was like, man, look, how am I gonna talk to these people? I can't speak. You know, surely you got the wrong guy. Most High, man, like, man, look, I made your mouth, man. Go out there and I made your tongue, man. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and do what I told you to do, man. If you believe that I'm with you, do what you do what I told you to do. Don't be no coward, man. You know?
Yeah. Same thing with your life. You know, they say he was but a child. So hey, there's a level of confidence and boldness that you gotta maintain. We're gonna read Hebrews 10th chapter. Paul,
God is back in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 39, it says, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe in the saving of the soul.
yeah, man. So you rock on. Face your fears, face your insecurity. You don't let another man's confidence break you down. That's why Jenkins doesn't require so much
tough way. Okay? I know that he'll secure me even if I fail, if I'm sincere and I choose to move forward. Right? That's the mentality you develop in, and the more experiences you have, the more your belief grows in you. Right? Because you overcome. Right?
2 Maccabees chapter 11, verse, start at verse 6. Now when they that were with Maccabees heard that he besieged the hold, they and all the people with lamentation and tears besought the Lord that he would
Hey man, don't be smiling too much. I might call you out, ask you some questions. Might ask you what you know.
Second Maccabees chapter 11 verse 6. Now when they that were with that now when they that were with Maccabees heard that he besieged the hold, they and all the people with lamentation and tears besought the Lord that he would send a good angel to deliver Israel. The Maccabees himself first of all took weapons, exhorting the others that they would jeopardize themselves together with him to help their brethren. So they went forth together with a willing mind.
He had a rally cry. You know, he took out the weapons, he took out the blade, and the mouth said, hey, let's go! Let's go! Let's get it! Okay?
Verse 8. And as they were at Jerusalem, there appeared before them on horseback one in white clothing, shaking his arm.
Come next shot. Alright? Imagine that glorious power that came in.
Verse 9. Then they praised the merciful power altogether and took heart, insomuch that they were ready not only to fight with men, but with most cruel beasts, and to pierce through walls of iron.
Right? You feel unstoppable. You feel like nobody can stop you at this moment. That's how they feel. We don't know what it is.
That's right.
You're going to praise the Most High. You're going to know who's got the prayer. You know?
It's like the brothers that, you know, that make play video games when they're down something, like God of War, praise. So what's stopping you? You ain't, nothing's going to hurt you. Just break shop for everything, you know? So it says, I'll read that again. Then they praised the merciful power altogether and took heart, in so much that they were not ready only to fight with men, but with most cruel beasts, and to pierce through walls of iron. Thus they marched forward in their armor, having a helper from heaven.
Having a helper from heaven. Right? That's what we call it for. Go ahead, Tim.
For the Lord was merciful unto them, and giving a charge upon their enemies like lions, they slew 11,000 footmen and 1,600 horsemen, and put all the others to flight.
Yeah, man, so a Christian, American Christian, we'll say that's terrorism. American Christians were like, these guys are terrorists. They're praising the Lord. They want the Lord to kill people. They're terrorists. You gotta get them off the street. You know? But this is the Heavenly Father that wants all these things to happen. And that was just the 11th hour. Hey, we're going to be seeing millions and millions. All right? The Most High is going to rock people's channel. This whole nation. All right?
This is Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled, terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation, so far beyond all that we look at. This is another before he read that scripture. He's talking about how he had that confidence in us, right? This is 2 Corinthians 8 and 22. We'll start at 21. Providing the honest thing, not only in the sight of the Lord Yahweh Shai, but also in might have been. And we have sent with them our brothers, who we have oftentimes diligent in many things, but now much more diligent upon the great confidence which I have.
So we talked about the discipline necessary in order to follow and keep obedience of Yahweh by shots, putting off all these different mortifying your evils, like we read in Colossians 3rd chapter. Cut yourself off. We talk about making sure that you stand within the habit, the ministry that you've been given, that you've been taught. Reading, you're listening, you associate with those who are chasing the same thing that you're chasing. So that you keep your mind single, right? So you can stay kingdom-minded. And all those things are important. Talk about focusing on making that a daily discipline. Okay? That's because the Most High put His word or the name that you're going to receive all of those promises and that help that He said that He was going to give the remnant of the kingdom. That's the salvation. And that salvation comes with what? Power, chariots, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and extraterrestrial forms. Meanwhile, we talk about the absolute destination of this place, the downfall of this kingdom. This is all prophecy. These are all things we look forward to. Okay?
Proverbs 3:26. For the Lord Yahweh shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
Right? It's going to be your confidence. Right? It's going to be a sure footing.
Now that narrow path spoke on earlier. There's many sufferings, like I said, loss, it's going to be hardships. Keep that confidence, man. How about you outside? Say you're going to keep being taken. You're not going to let the seat destroy. The non-believers, they have no confidence in the Lord, man. Right? They're going to be messed up in that day. I chart already tell you, 2/3 of all people, man, they going to die. You know? We're going to bring the 1/3 through the fire, just like gold is tried. How's gold tried? With what fire? So we're going to continue to go through these afflictions, man. Just keep your house by shooting outside, man. First, man. Just keep that confidence, man. You know?
This is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 4. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in Him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall.
Don't go aside lest you fall.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe Him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any?
And that's what they want to tell you, man. They want to tell you that trusting in the Lord is vanity and foolishness. And that's why the scriptures talk about the end of this world being filled with blasphemy. All right? You don't believe that? Keep reading. Negative.
Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? Or who did He ever despise that called upon Him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction.
And He saveth in the time of affliction, man. All right? You have to know, and you have to have that expectation. And your mind in your heart. Because that's what's going to help you perform it. You don't have the expectation that the Most High is going to help you. Your expectation is that you're going to take an L. You're going to move with what? Hesitation and fear. Okay? That's what that's timid. I don't like it. Okay?
Leading scorer in the league, he ain't never timid. He ain't never timid. He don't let the rock
go it two ways.
Stop letting little stuff affect your actions so hard. Okay? Discipline yourself a little bit more. Stop leaning on other men patting you on the back all the damn time. And do it because it's an expectation within you. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 13 it says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah, man, when you faint-hearted, you don't believe, man. You ain't defended. Okay? What you left out there?
Verse 14 it says, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well-pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Is that not what we're doing? Is that what we're doing while we're out here? Right? Preparing your heart, preparing your soul. You're eating this thing. Building. Right? So you don't get caught like a thief in the night. Right? You get caught like over what they in the park. Sitting on the couch eating vanilla ice cream.
Damn.
Mystery Babylon came in there fucking smoke. Mother of all harlots rolled up in his apartment, man. You know? She was talking about fornication. He got Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? She's sexy some dude. Walking in the apartment. You know? They said he was hitting up. They say he was, the way that the bullet went inside, it went in, I think they say it went to the top shoulder, so that shoulder, pierced his lung, pierced his intestines, went down through all the intestinal wall.
Damn.
And got lodged in a piece of muscle in his back. So when they did the logistics on the bullet, basically, this is all he had time to do. He didn't have time to say nothing. All he had time to do, he still was in the crouch position. Like this, trying to get up. They said he was dead, or he was on the ground crouch while she was jumping. You know? You know? But it was only a couple of bullets with a shot. So most likely it was the first scenario. She basically popped off 12 on the ground and bleeding out. Toys and stuff. History of Babylon. Yeah.
Verse 17, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts
He finish his ice cream.
and humble their hearts, their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yeah, man. You gotta know, you gotta have such a mindset. You gotta know, hey, when you get your head chopped off, most I can put it back. What if you get thrown into a bucket of fire? Most I can put it back together. Okay, you better body anyway. It's easier said than done, but you gotta prepare your mind for that type of mentality, man. Right?
This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1.
Which is like the brother said, that's the reason why we read about it all the time. The repetition, so it's imprinted on you.
This is
But when you
Colossians.
leave out of here and you gonna hang out with niggas all day, and you gonna do fuck shit every single day, you ain't gonna have this on your mind when shit breaks loose. You be worried about that bullshit that you be part of, man. And you gonna be timid because you don't gonna think the Most High got you back because you know you been bullshit. Okay? And it comes off of you. Brothers know. Okay? Brothers know when you're full of shit. Okay? That's why a lot of times the first thing guys do is get mad at the brother. They feel condemned around the brother. They feel the brother's looking down on you. There ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Everybody's thinking about their own salvation. Don't leave you out here thinking about this brother all the time. Ain't nobody sitting up thinking about your black ass, man. Who else? So you worried about what brothers think all the time because you know you got shit. Because you think like an amateur. Okay?
It's Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. It says,
You see that amateur boxer, he swings by the ground or something like that. Yeah. But what about the professional boxer? Someone who's intent on winning. He worried about the crowd. Right?
Sorry, you got something? I forgot what part of the road Mike Tyson got the dude, but pretty much the dude got mad at Mike Tyson. He got mad at the friend. Pretty much Mike Tyson got mad and pushed the wall and we were hurting. Wasn't that Bruno?
Mike.
But anyways, pretty much Mike Tyson he had punched the wall and hit him. And the other opponent hurt him. So when he was walking out,
the punch wave, he was right there. The fist came right by his head. It's like a small little sheep wall. The other guy's sitting there getting ready to fight. He hears them in there yelling and stuff. And Mike Tyson punches the wall in anger, and the fist goes right by the dude's head.
Damn.
I didn't know he got it. Yeah. The dude pretty much like after he was walking out to the fight, man, he was like
Shook.
Bro, like he did not. He was looking around, like he walked in the ring, like you know they. Now he was looking around. You know, he was already finished.
Yeah, man, you don't want to enter the conversation of trouble. You ain't did no spiritual push-ups. You ain't just eating ice cream on the couch. You're not taking heed, bro. Like, what are you doing? You know? I don't understand that. I don't understand how you can watch these videos and it don't prove something exciting. Get the same. I don't understand those guys. That doesn't register credible. I don't understand how you're not intrigued to know and really get into it. No way. Niggas, no. That's our bug out. They believe that's I mean, have you ever heard this stuff before? Has anybody ever taught you this stuff? Why are you not moved by this? No one else is going to teach you this stuff, man. It's special. You're not going to learn this nowhere else. You know that? Nobody else will teach you stuff. There's only a small group of people on the planet that can teach you these scriptures like this.
Right.
It's just true. This is a deep class. Right? That should give you confidence. That should give you yeah, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay?
This is the back brother. He said, the Lord, you cut your head off, put it back on, you go in the fire. Yeah. This is Daniel 3 and 20. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats their hose and their hats and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning furnace, fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent,
Bound, tied up. Right?
and the furnace exceeding hot, and the flame, the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
And y'all picture that? You picture that in your mind? That you tied up, right? You know, the dudes that's finna throw your ass in this furnace, it's so hot. They open it and they die. That's how hot it is. So you sit there looking at you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Picture it, man. Take yourself, put yourself in that moment. You know how much faith you really have to have? They died opening it. That's the okay, read that again.
It says, then these men were bound in their coats, in their hoses, and in their hats, and in their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace is hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound in the midst of the burning furnace.
Y'all know when y'all come up with it, open it too early, y'all got to close it to that hot spot. So open it, what happened? What up, right? Got it. Go ahead.
Now, when you read the end of 23, the other part is Song of the Three Holy Children. If you ever read the end of 23, you got to skip over. The first verse it says, and they walked in the midst of the fire, praising Yahweh and blessing the Lord Yahweh. Then Azarias stood up and prayed on this manner and opened his mouth in the midst of the fire and said, Blessed art thou, O Lord Yahweh of our fathers. The name is worthy to be praised and glorified forever. For thou art righteous in all things that thou hast done to us. Yet true are all the works of the ways are right, and all thy judgments true. It goes on down, we'll go back to verse 24, James 3 and 24. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake and said unto this council, Did not we cast three bound into the midst of the fire?
This is how the other nations are going to worship Yahweh. Worship through sight, not faith. When they see the powers of the heavenly Father, they worship him. They say, same thing when we came out of Egypt. The other nations round about heard of the heaven. Now that so they recognize the power of that. Father Shadrach.
It says, they answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire. Walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and said, blessed. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him, have changed the king's word and healed their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any power except their own God. Yahweh is God.
Let's get you out of Israel. How much more so would it be to see us come out of the charity?
Daniel in the line, man. Come out there. They said they tell you.
Recognize.
When you go in the back of me, there's plenty of accounts where the Lord stood for them people, man, and other things was like shit. You know, it's like, damn. They looking up, seeing chariots there. There's plenty of accounts in the back of me. They knew that they had that power behind them, man. That's why they always try to attack them on the Shabbat day, because they know the rest of them. They try to sneak them down and attack.
Yeah. And we're in a time of ultimate faith, man, because we haven't seen no more. We haven't seen no big miraculous work like that, man. This is the raw faith here. So how much more is that presence of the Heavenly Father going to come and prove to the world what it is, even unto us? The finisher of our faith, man. It's going to be a tremendous presence of the chariots, man, and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that did, man, to come and save us.
Micah chapter 7, I'm going to start at verse 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like the worms of the earth. They shall be afraid of Yahweh our power and shall fear because of thee.
Alright? It's going to be terrible. The whole earth.
It said they're going to fear. It said they shall fear Yahweh because of thee. Because of the glory that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is unto us. They're going to fear the Lord and bow down to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because they're going to see you. Bro, you understand the glory that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to give to us, man? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Hey, that's why this truth, man, that we have, man, you can't put a number on it. You can't put a price on the reward that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to give to those that that have faith in him. He's going to give us power. He's going to make us that battle axe. You know?
Hebrews 12, 2. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and the finisher of our faith, for joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despising shame.
Look at his example. Follow that example. Let's compare it for him. Go ahead.
It says, who for joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. For consider him that endures such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. Psalms 83. And feel your face too.
Yeah.
Psalms 83:14. As the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountain on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest. Go ahead. Talk about all these nations. When you read Psalm 83, it lists the conspiracy against the nation of Israel amongst all the nations. Okay? Esau being first nation. All right? Go ahead.
And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
See that? You see what I'm saying? Ain't that what happened with Nebuchadnezzar? Ain't that happened with all the other Egyptians? right, go ahead.
It says, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thy name is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
And hey, these nations don't learn the hard way.
That's right.
All right? Spiritual boot will be
The tabernacles of Edom and Ishmael of Moab and the Hagarenes, all in Ammon and Amalek, Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They are the help of the children of Lot.
Let's get, you got Jeremiah?
Jeremiah 30, verse, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins, with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail?
That's what's going to happen, man. And we already see small tumult. What happens when we do see that economic upheaval? When the war with Iran actually does pop up, right? When the streets in it are shut down, real quick, you're going to see men with their hands on their loins. That's right, man. When Fortnite's turned off, you can't get on the network and go play Fortnite all goddamn night. Alright? When all that stuff is shut down, alright, you're gonna see men with their hands on their loins. Like you said, man. People gonna be going 3 days without popping their pills and violence, opioid drugs and anxiety and antidepressants. Bugging out, bro.
They gonna lose.
You know?
This is Jeremiah 6, 24 and 25. We have heard the pain thereof. Our hands wax feeble. Anguish have taken hold of us. Pain as a woman in travail. Go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way. For the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side.
On every side, and then you change toll cars, alright, Humvees. And it's an unbelievable thing. You go to Syria. Why you talking so loud, man? You know something? Huh? Why you talking so loud? You know something? Oh, okay. Where you from? You from New Jersey? Yeah. You be seeing the Israelites all the time? Yeah. Yeah, you go to... Huh? You Puerto Rican? That's my background. You know what tribe you are? Huh? You know what tribe you are? Absolutely not. You don't know what tribe you are, man? That's Ephraim. You tribe of Ephraim. You know what Ephraim means? You don't know what it means? It means he's fruitful. He's fruitful, man. Okay? That's what tribe is. Paul, let me read it out.
Jeremiah 6 and 26. And O daughter of my people.
Like that hat. Nice hat. Thank you. Showing out, man. Looking good, champ. Go ahead, champ.
O daughter of my people, gird thee with sackcloth and wallow thyself in ashes. Make thee mourning and for an only son. Most bitter lamentations, for the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people, that thou mayst know it and try their way. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders.
If I can make a point real quick, brother, when you get that word tower in the Hebrew, that word goes back to the Sayer. When the Sayer is somebody that has built. So when you read that, it says, I have set you for a tower. The city is set Jeremiah up. It set us up as people, as one that are trying people's living. And trying people as they go on. See where they walk before the will of the threatening.
And that's what these words, they try you. That's why they say our mouth is here. It's like fire. Right? What tries metal?
Fire.
Right? So it's going to test your mind, your spirit, who you are. Alright? Go ahead.
It says they are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupted.
They're all corrupted. For the most part about that's the nature of our people, man. Why? Because they bow down to the image of the beast. They worship this place. Right? Go ahead.
The bellows are burned. The the land is consumed of the fire. The land is consumed of the fire. The founders melted in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away.
Anybody that listens to metal will know whenever you heat the metal and it's full of, if it's not good, if it's full of impurities, and you can't get no shine out of it. It's got these bubbles in it. You can't use it. It's cracked out, man. You know, they have something called flux, and they put it on metal. They'll put the flux on metal, and it pulls out the impurities, man. So when you heat the metal, precious metal, it's easy to shine. You can hold it so much you want, and deal with it. But hey, our people need that. Our people need that flux, man. All right. You know, but we hit with the flux, man.
For the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord Yahweh has rejected them.
That's that reprobate silver, man. They put down on the impurity. Okay? You guys can watch that on the show. Don't even mind that dealt with metal, melting down, heating up metal. You know, brothers that works at welding and stuff like that, y'all understand this shit. But if you deal with precious metal, you really want to get gold and silver and big decades of gold. You get to a specific temperature. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta pay attention to what's happening with it. Because if the time is off, then it's gonna be jacked up, it's gonna crack. You reprobate silver, right?
Chapter 7, verse 2. Stand in the gate of the Lord Yahweh's house and proclaim there this word and say, hear the word of Yahweh, all you of Judah, that entered into these gates to worship the Lord Yahweh. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, say the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. If ye thoroughly amend your ways and your doings, if ye thoroughly execute justice between a man and his neighbor.
Yeah. Hey, one is to amend our ways, man. One is to come to the way of obedience to Yahweh, watching y'all shop. Correction. What does that take? Discipline. The number one thing our people hate. Discipline. Okay? Why he saw the followers in the house. That's discipline.
Jeremiah 18 and 11. Now therefore go to speak to the men of Judah, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I frame evil against you, and devise a device against you. Return ye now every one from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good.
Yeah, man. So the Most High looking for the elect, the chosen, those few who are going to actually repent, those few who are going to take heed of the word and move, and be determined to get to a right place with the Heavenly Father. Those few. You're going to take your position. You're going to fight for that place. Is that what's being called inside you? If so, then you know what to do. Okay?
Chapter 35, verse 15, Jeremiah, I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way.
And we rose up early to the Spirit, man. The evil day hadn't came. The elders have been preaching over 30 years.
That's right.
You've had plenty of time. Before that great God died. You've had plenty of time. A generation.
Two
Two. For this word to go out, man. All right?
Amend your doing, and go not after other gods to serve them. And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers. But ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me.
Yeah, man. That's That's always been our problem.
2 Ezra 14.
So like I said, man, where else are you gonna hear these breakdowns? Where else? Where else are you gonna get these prophecies broken down like this? Where else? This is a special thing. And if you don't treat it like it's special, most High ain't gonna treat you like you special. You're gonna get treated like a commoner, like an amateur. Alright? People ain't filling up the stadium to come see an amateur. Okay? They see the glory, but they don't want to put the work in the people. Okay? Go ahead.
2 Ezra 14 and 13, and I'm going to read down. Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such as them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Renounce corruption. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature.
Put off that weak nature, man. Leave off from being an amateur. See, an amateur is worried about comfort. When an amateur gets uncomfortable, they quit. They say, it's not that big of a deal. Say, I'll do it next time. Say, but they got it. I don't need to do it, they got it. We all struggle with that amateur within us, man. That fleshly person. Right? You gotta come on the next level, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
You ain't gonna do nothing yet. Stop acting like it. You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't worry about that you ain't do. That ain't nothing compared to what's coming. It's about way more real. Don't worry about that. That's right. Most High is not worried about your neighbor's problem. Most High ain't worried about your job situation like that. Most High ain't worried about your Edomite neighbor.
Oh yeah.
What you worrying about? Don't go back and fuck you. Just grab him and I don't mean to be mean, but damn, man. Go into your prayer closet and deal with this issue. You alright? Go ahead.
Verse 17. But look how much
Whole
the
nation
world
pray about your neighbor that was mean to you. Stop.
Verse 17. But look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Okay.
Tell me, you gotta stop worrying about how you feel all the time, your emotions. Focusing on your responsibility. Right? The world is always tugging at your emotions. The world is always trying to get you to make an emotional decision. Right? The scriptures is teaching you how to make godly, responsible decisions. Moral decisions, not moral decisions. Okay?
Sirach chapter 18, verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance when he shall turn away his face.
Think about that. You know? It'll be bad.
When thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger. And when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need. It says, from the morning until the evening, the time is changed, and all things are soon done before the Lord. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense, but a fool would not concern.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a wise man
whatever is the personal situation abroad. Thinking about your soul. All right? That's thinking about love. All right? Thinking about things, steps. You know, in your household, you come to you. You say, okay, what should we do? Really don't have that. Then I'm having all that. Then I'm having all that. You know, thinking about what the Lord is happening. That's how we come to decisions in the spirit. Think about how does Most High feel about this according to what I understand. Alright? And as you get more and more and more and more, it becomes a spiritually discerned. Counsel, experience, and all this. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy.
All that's leading up to this day right here. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's right. And when those people up in the tower, because they're not living, they wouldn't participate in the way, to the bad boys and all that. Yeah. Somebody had just brought a box of donuts. A normal day. Spilled the coffee on your top. Shit. You know? Yeah, rain runs into the building. You know?
Hey, they was talking about money, what happened on Monday Night Football. It was a damn Tuesday.
Yeah.
September, so you know he was talking about Monday Night Football. Playing that little football, that little field goals.
Day. Just like I said, people who are not in tune, it's going to be completely, you're going to be completely caught off guard. All right?
The heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth and the works therein shall be burned up.
Yeah, man. And you know, I was reading some book that talks about people who steal people's bags. They are looking for low self-image people, because low self-image people walk around like this. People who have a high self-image walk around like this. People that you don't want to go that way. They pay attention. They alert. Their head is up. You know what I'm saying? But a person that's just not paying attention, shifting through life, they get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't get the biggest world beats in the herd. That weak point ass nigga that's with them. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Because it's not straight going around as a roaring lion, see who's getting the ball. So, what you a sheep, ain't you? What part of the herd are you? You on the side, you don't come to class, you don't go to camp, you don't read, you don't ever ask a question. When you do have a question, you don't look it up on yourself. You want somebody to spoon feed you all the damn time because you're an amateur. See, an amateur don't know how to use all the tools that's given to them. Yes. A person that's paying attention, you should know how to use the Blue Letter Bible by now. You should know how to use the concordance by now. You should know where to go to research the topics of the scriptures so you can study on your own. 99% of the things you need to know, this video. But if you're still in amateur mode, you're waiting for somebody to tell you all the damn time. You're waiting for somebody to push you along.
Come on, don't you want to be saved? Come on, you want to be saved?
Okay? We even time for those guys. Hey, man. Hey. You figure it out. Don't be that weak wildebeest, that weak sheep, and the wolves gonna snag up, that the lion gonna pick out. Get your spiritual weight up, right? Connect yourself with the Yahweh Shah. Form within that discipline. Okay? And you know, this is a light affliction. A light affliction. Okay?
Verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Does this mean you're going to sit in a room in a loaded position? With a whip, slashing yourself on the back? No. That's not what that's saying, man. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that creating or you apply yourself daily and habits that's building you up in the spirit. That's becoming your conversation. Now, when you talk to people, they know you different. You can't help it. They can't help it. Because that's just your daily discipline. That's just the way you are. That's your conversation. That's your honest truth. Okay? You separated yourself.
Looking forward and hasten to the coming of the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's what's getting ready to happen, man. Those elements. Burning this place up, man. Transition.
It says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found in him in peace, without spot and blame.
That's why, hey, man, perfection is in the process. He's doing the best he can, man. We need grace, right? We need mercy. And that's promised of the good sacrifice that Yahushua made for the elect, man, for the nation of Israel. So we work within that, right? Finish up with what you got, man. You got something?
2 Peter chapter 1, I'll start at verse 5, going to the daily discipline. It says, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yeah, you know, in the spirit, man, we've been given systems to work within that frame and build, okay? Build within that. So just focus on that, choose to live within that, most I'll bless you. You just keep coming, because this thing rapidly deteriorating.
Con.
Esau don't know what the hell he's doing. He's winging it. He's winging it with the mark of the beast. He don't know what the hell he's doing. That's a stupid idea.
Stupid. How you gonna do that?
It's dumb. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
Moab surpassing his ass in the
You know? So, hey, we're going to focus on our enterprise. We're going to focus on his. We're going to see how we're going to focus on the better side. We have faith that we're going to be risen up in that.
That's right.
The ultimate underdog. Okay? Yes, you.
I'm going to just go into that conversation. Yes, sir. This is Philippians 1 and 27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs. And that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel.
Amen. And hey, we have beautiful examples of that. The apostles and elders, you know, brothers that we've blessed to be around them, and we know what type of conversation that they have continually when you're around them. And when we look even in brothers have chats and work within the chat, brothers talking about spiritual things. You know, brothers are putting up work. We always talk about a little bit. Everybody doing a little bit creates the big mo.
That's right.
Everybody doing a little bit creates the big momentum.
That's right.
Spiritual momentum.
And it's about not focusing on trying to be some type of dynamic, world-renowned teacher. Do your little part, and as we all do our little part together, hey, that's a lot of momentum right there. That's making people move around. And we're seeing it on YouTube and on all these other social media platforms. They're having to change the way that they do things because the word is going out. But it's too late now. Satan. It's already out there. So we're going to keep rocking with that. All right, man. With that, man, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash.
Send double honors to the apostle and the elder, the great millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to y'all out there, persistently pushing the word and sincerely. Shalom.
Shalom.